I love these events. The mentor hunts are my favorite events to do. It's just so much fun teaching new hunters what they didn't know and actually getting them out in the woods to let them get hands-on experience.
Today's Squirrel Hunt and other programs similar to this are part of our recruitment, retention, and reactivation initiative to get people outdoors, learning about hunting, fishing, shooting sports, etc.
The event is for the general public, 18 and older. Anybody can sign up. It's an all-inclusive type of course. The new hunters will get to the location and we will start with a wild game sampling. We usually try to match the dish that we make with the game animal that we're pursuing.
Today we tried white squirrel chili, which was a big hit for all of our participants.
It's similar to white chicken chili, but we replace the chicken with squirrel. There's cream cheese, corn. I put some diced chili peppers in it, heavy whipping cream just to thicken it up.
Can we get the recipe?
Yeah, so I'll send you all an email with the recipe after the class is done, if y'all are interested. Yeah. Is it decent?
No, this is great. It's more decent.
I like to do the tasting before we hit the field so that the hunters know why we're hunting. That's the goal. It's to get a sustainable source of meat. Then while they're finishing up their meal, I'll give a presentation, talk about regulations, daily bag limits and possession limits, legal methods, some squirrel biology. There's gray squirrels and there's fox squirrels. They look really similar, but there are a few differences. First and foremost, fox squirrels have a red belly, gray squirrels have a white belly. That's the easiest way to tell them apart. We talk about hunter education and safety. That's a big part of the program, making sure that our new hunters are safe in the woods, especially since they'll be packing firearms today. This is a rimfire rifle. It's a .22. Does anybody know what the benefit of a .22 versus a shotgun may be?
Less damage to the meat.
Less damage to the meat is the big one. After that, we take them to the range. It's a Fish and Wildlife Range Day, so they can fulfill their range day portion of their hunter ed. Down here is your safety. So red means it's ready to fire. Black means it's safe. We go over the parts of the firearm safety, how to use it, how it functions. Whenever you shoot and the trigger pulls, the slide will unlock. You can rack it back, it'll eject the spent shell, and you can load the next one. We let them dry fire first, just to get used to the functioning of the firearm, how to use the safety, how the trigger feels. We use pump action shotguns today. Once they get comfortable and they feel ready, we load it for them, let them shoot once. And if that was good, we'll let them shoot some more and try to let them shoot enough that they're comfortable enough to be able to hunt. So you all saw all the pellets that came out, right? That's what makes a shotgun a shotgun. Good. So go ahead and aim at the target. That one was perfect.
A lot of times what we see people that have pursued the outdoors and don't continue is because of lack of social support. So not having friends or family that do that. In our R3 branch and through this partnership with UK, we're really just trying to build a community of people that can come together, meet new friends, and get outside and try new things together.
There you go. After they get comfortable shooting, we pair them up with a mentor, and we take them in the woods, let them hunt for a few hours, and hopefully they get lucky and see wildlife. Listen for barking, watch for movement, listen for leaves rustling. Generally for squirrel hunting, it's easiest to do 2 hunters per mentor. If you don't have too many people, but you have enough people hunting that you can be effective. If there's a squirrel on it, you'll see the leaves bouncing up and down. If it's wind, you'll see them going side to side. For new hunters, squirrel hunting is usually the easiest place to start for a few reasons. All you really need is a hunting license, a firearm, some other basic hunting equipment. It's also fairly easy to get access. Most of our WMAs are open under statewide regs for squirrel season. During our hunt, we went up the first ridge. It was a little thicker than we were really hoping, but we saw some good squirrel sign. We kept walking. From previous scouting, I knew that the second ridge was a little bit more open. So we crossed that first ridge, got down the bottom, crossed the creek, and after we got past that creek, the woods really opened up quite a bit. I felt like the habitat improved. It looks super squirrely. We saw some more sign. By the time we got to the top of the ridge, we saw several more squirrels. Right in front of me. He's pretty high up there. One of them was fairly close. We weren't able to seal the deal and get close enough to him. I think it was in these trees up in here somewhere, but I lost it. After that, we kind of hunted our way back. We had a close encounter. Oh, the right side of that branch up and you'll intersect. On the right side of the tree, there's a Y. The right side of the Y. Oh, that Y all the way up. We had some trouble locating the squirrel. See it right now, right there. Yeah. Shoot it. He saw it after it timbered out, and he tried to track it. Wait till it stops. eventually just got too far and the woods got too thick. Gotta put your safety back on. It just didn't happen, couldn't seal the deal. After we got done with the hunt, we returned back to the classroom. Thankfully, one of our hunters harvested a squirrel, and he was more than happy to let me process it and show everybody how to do that. The first cut you make on a squirrel is right here along the spine. I like to pinch the skin up a little bit and take my knife. You want to get it started and then cut up through the hairs.
In our programs, we see our participants have some barrier that's keeping them from pursuing the outdoors, whether that's how do I process game, where can I go, or just meeting somebody new that they can share the outdoors with. Today, we had a lot of people that met new friends, and we're hoping that together they'll go back out and keep pursuing the outdoors as a group. We also taught them how to process squirrels. That seems to be a big barrier for our participants, is just processing and cooking. And so we have a big focus on that through our partnership with UK.
5 little chicken tenders, it's quite a bit of meat.
For more information, you can visit our website, fw.ky.gov. Click on our education tab and go to Learn to Hunt and Fish programs. We have a lot of exciting upcoming programs we'd love to see you at this fall.
My hope is that our new hunters will be confident enough to be able to hunt on their own. At the very least, I want them to understand hunting and why it's important, why it's beneficial, and why people do it. Even if they leave and decide it may not be for them, I just want them to understand it at the very least.